Kanya gate savitari pitro yanti vei sutan. Amavasya dine prapte grihadvaram samashrataha. Shradha bhave swabhavanam shapam datva. Brajanti te. In Vedic astrology, Pitra Paksha is observed when the sun enters Virgo. The fifth house represents deeds from past lives. And since the sun rules the fifth house in Kal Purush horoscope, it symbolizes our ancestral lineage. When the sun enters Virgo, all the ancestors come together and reach the doorstep of their sons and grandsons, that is, their descendants. Meanwhile, if their Shradh is not performed on Ashwin Amavasya, which falls during the Pitru Paksha, then they get angry and returns after cursing their descendants. This is the reason why they should be offered tarpan with a mixture of flowers, fruits and water, etc. And one should try to praise and satisfy them as per their strength and capacity. According to Swami Shivananda, Pitru Paksha increases the enjoyment of souls remaining in heaven before undergoing samsara or rebirth, or mitigates the suffering of those in other worlds. In the case those souls took another birth immediately after their deaths, Shradh adds to their happiness in their new birth. All the souls are ancestors of someone who are alive today. In Vedic astrology, they are referred to as Pitra, forefathers. A restless soul can cause many problems to his successors. In astrology, it is called Pitra Dosha. According to the Vedas, every individual has 3 debts to be paid off. Firstly, of the Devtas, Devrin. Secondly, of Guru and teachers, Rishirin. And thirdly, of ancestors, Pitrarin. From the scientific point of view, Devtas represent people with Devic qualities. Teachers, the ones who have taught us. And Pitra, 3 generations of our ancestors. Rin from scientific point of view would mean unfinished desires or tasks. The rituals can be seen scientifically as a way to detoxify the mind by releasing feelings of guilt associated with the unresolved deeds of our ancestors. Debt refers to the unfulfilled desires of our ancestors that were not realized during their lifetime. This responsibility often falls upon the eldest son of the family, who is expected to fulfill these desires through specific rituals. Failure to do so, it is believed to manifest as a sense of guilt within the family, potentially leading to issues such as financial loss, lack of direction, courage, and health problems. In mythology, these resulting challenges are referred to as Pitra Dosh. In the rituals, tarpan or the offering of water is made to the ancestors. In mythology, water or jal symbolizes the flow of thoughts, and offering it represents confession and reconnecting with the departed. The act of tarpan is intended to purify the mind and cleanse feelings of guilt. Tarpan is performed after the desires of the ancestors have been fulfilled by the individual conducting Shradh. Tarpan and Arpan on the day of Shradh symbolize reconnecting with our consciousness and conveying that all unfinished tasks have been completed, allowing us to release lingering guilt from our minds. Offering and making food which was liked by our ancestors on that day is just to remember and pay respect to them. Pintan is a ritual that symbolizes the medicinal method of releasing oneself from guilt. According to Ayurveda, the 4 offerings used in the ritual, black sesame seed, jawar, kusha grass, and boiled rice, are believed to detoxify our mind, transforming it into a sattvic state by removing the rajas and tamas influences. If guilt persists despite repeated shraddhs, it is recommended to take a spiritual retreat during the shraddh period, distancing oneself from worldly desires for a few days to the ritual. This is the essence of going to Gaya. Such a retreat serves as an incubation period for the troubled mind, helping to calm disturbances and allowing the purified state of mind to confess and heal. It is believed that once a Shradh or Gaya Shradh is successfully performed, there is no need to continue performing Shradh rituals. Once the guilt is resolved, the mind no longer requires further detoxification. After this, the only practice that remains is remembrance, typically observed on the death anniversary of the deceased ancestor, often through acts of charity in their name. Auspicious activities are avoided during Shradh, as this period is dedicated to the detoxification of the mind.